just going to fish a couple of pegs. I've got this peg, a couple up. Let's see if we can get a pike out. Got about 5 hours. Let's see how deep it is. Looks perfect conditions, the water. It's not moving, no wind or change. Just on the bottom there. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is fish on the drop off. Just move it about, come in a bit. Sometimes you're getting quite close in on this river. And see how deep it is on the end of them trees. It's pretty down the river, so it's not moving fast. It looks perfect, but not always the case. I'll fish there a bit over depth and then drag the line on the bottom. Right, I'll get some bait on and get it in. Right, so I think I'm going to start off 2 smelts on. I've got some albino trout what I bought a few weeks ago. Never used them before. Might try one of them. And get Guy Barbel fishing next to me, next peg down. Not had anything yet. Try not to disturb him too much. He's got a bigger weight on than me. Right, so like I said, I'm going to fish on the end of that tree. Looks good there. It's like quite a good area here. In the tree, that. Get that one there. I don't think the trees are going under the water too much. I have to be careful. In fact they are, so I may have to move that one. I'm going to put a smelt or that one of them albino trout on the other. See what happens. Like I say, there's a few more pegs what I can fish upstream. And I'll try them if I don't get any joy here. Might be just a waiting game today. Right, I'll get the other rod set up and cast out. Right, I've got another, as you can see, I've got another smelt on. See how it goes with these. If I don't get any bites, I might swap and change a bit. Put one of them trout on. I've got some smalt as well. There's a fish down there directly in the sunlight. I just have to fish to the side. Right, see if we can get one. Got about 5 hours left, like I said. I might do 2 hours in each peg and then just have an hour in the last one. I'm sure there's fish here. Probably can fish in the middle here today. I might try that as well. It's a big area to cover. Got a bite on the left hand run. It's twitching a bit. As you can see it for the sun. Quite fast that. I think it's only a small one. Messing about with it. And it's on. Don't feel that bad, to be honest. Quite a big bow weight. Have to get down here, it's a bit muddy. Bigger than I thought this. I don't think it's a baby. So it's not no baby this. Keep it out of them trees. in the net. Real pound. Hooks have come out as well. That's what I like. Now that will within 10 minutes, if that. Get the hooks out the net. On smelt again. I don't know if I'll get it out. It's a bit dodgy banking. You see, they're about £8 or so. That'll be a bit bigger. Covered in leeches. I won't get out the water, no point. And strange colours. Got a distinctive smile. Get back in. Won't mess it about. If he wants to go. Yeah, stick in that. About £9 or so, that. Maybe 10. Can't see it now, the camouflage is so good. I mean, that's the fastest bite I've had this season. Good old smelt. Might be no more fish here though, so I'll give it another hour, no here, I'll move. Right, I've got another smelt on now, might as well use these, I've got about 5. So if I use all them, I'll put another bait on. Smelt's doing the business this year, Smelt and Roach. So I'll get it in, I'm not sure if I'll catch another in this area now. I'll give it another hour, you never know, fish a bit further out. And just see if I can get another, if I can't get another one here, I'll move up. But I'm off the mark now, literally 10 minutes, might not even be in that. And get this out a bit further, I think. I might put a bigger bait on and go for, now I've caught, go for something bigger. And trout are quite big. Alright, so I've got a selection of baits. I've got smelt on at the moment, that's what I caught on. Now these are the albino trout. I've got, never used these before. Probably catch them, you catch some trout on here, brown trout. And I've got some eel sections, can't get any lamprey this year. I'm not convinced with them. But I might try, I reckon I can fish in middle here. I might try in the middle with them on. See if I can pick a bigger one up in the middle. Got a few smolts and some roach as well. Got a good selection of baits. Got them roach. Probably done a bit overkill. Got some old bait. Got bluey there. I just brought these to chuck in there though. Been in freezer ages. I'll feed the fish with them. And some manky lamprey. As you can see, I've moved now. The guy fishing here when I come is gone now, so I'm going to give it a go. I thought it was quite shallow, but where the little stream comes in, it took quite a bit of a channel out, so it might be good. A bit of mucky water, about a quarter of the way out, so I think it'll be a good ambush point for pike. But there might be a lot of snags in here what have come in through this stream when it floods. I'll just see if I can get on the end of that mucky bit. It's not quite as deep as the other bit, it's a bit over there, so I'll have to bring it in, I think. Well, it might be a good spot for pike ambushing prey. I'll give them a bit of an advantage. Let's get the other hook in, let's come out. Got one rod in already to the left. That's about the same depth as where we're fishing the last peg. It looks okay. Getting a few knocks on it here, looks like meat in the rod. Let's cast out the end of this stream thing. It's good depth there. It's going to be a bit airy if I get a big one on. I'm not sure I can actually fish there. and goes into the tree. They don't usually fight that much pike, but the bigger ones do. Got enough power to pull it out of there, stop it going in the snag. Right, I'm going to try this. I think it's an albino rainbow trout. I got them a few weeks ago just to try. I've had no joy on this smelt since I moved down here, so I thought I'll give it a go. I've caught a fish, so I'm happy to experiment a bit. Got plenty of time left, probably 4 hours or so. I fancy this spot. I don't know if I'm going to move. I think I might stop here. Got quite a big area to cover. I might just have to wait for the fish to come into the swim. There's no reason that it's just as deep as further up. I've got one at the end of the stream, which I fancy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it a bit further away from the tree, give me a chance to control it a bit better if I get one. A big snag there anyway. A bit over depth as well. I'll take a bit of depth off. I'll leave the smelt on that one. It looks quite deep close in. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to see if there's anything here. A bit weird trying it in this bit here. Look. You never know, they'll probably come up and down here. I might actually just put it in the floor, but take a bit of the depth off. And all the smell will drift down. And a couple of foot deep. Ooh, 3 or 4 foot. Let's keep it there for an hour. That's something. The water's a bit mucky, and I reckon pike might even come up, especially when it's in flood, up this small stream at the side. You catch them in some weird places sometimes where you don't think you're going to catch anything. I'll try it there. I've got a bite on the trout, definitely a bite. Don't know if it's a small one and it can't pick it up. I did it about 3 or 4 times, so it's not debris. You can see it's going under now. Yeah, it's on the yellow trout. Oh, it's come off. And it's not, it's running towards the edge, but it come off. Shot into the edge. No, don't think it's as big as the last one. It's took that big trout with quite a big bait, trying to go for the trees. Put up a good scrap in here. Not really small, it's only just hooked. That's well hooked actually. Little stubby one that. There you go, another one in the net. On the trout. Orange, yellow trout. You probably don't really matter what bait you use. Right. As you can see, the hook's just in his mouth. I don't think it will come off. Another hook's on in my finger. I hope it doesn't twitch. There you go, the hook's out. Not as big as the other one. Well, it took that orange rainbow trout. Get back in. bit awkward this peg. Put up a good scrap for a small one. Very muddy in the edge. Don't want to go. You'll have to see it now, so muddy. Right, I've got about 3 hours to go now, and I'm in that dilemma. Should I stay in this peg or should I move? I had one in the peg above here, and that small one in this one, but I could draw some bigger fish into the area. Now if I move, then fish might be on the way now. I put plenty of smell in the water, and it might be a case it's the last hour when the bigger fish go on the feed. So I've been thinking the next half an hour I've got to make my mind up whether to stay or should I go. It's always the case, if you put loads of oil in the water, you've got a good chance you could miss some fish if you move too soon. And it's a nice peg, and the sun's shining on me for a change. So I think I'm probably going to stop in this peg, see if it pays off. If it don't pay off, well, I've caught 2 fish. I may have moved pegs and not caught anything, so I'll never know. So like I say, I've got my popped up roach on that one. You know, one of them orange trout on the other, and I'll just keep casting about, make a bit of noise as well. It should attract some fish. Well, I can't complain with the day. 2 fish, nice. Didn't get here till dinner time, just before dinner time. So the last hour I might get a few more. Just another one would be nice. And I'll sit back and wait. Right, I've got about 10 minutes to go now. I'm just gonna see if I can get one out of the margin. Not that deep here, but you never know. Right, I come in. Get a bit further out on the mud bank. Get out near that end of that tree. You just never know. Folks, just had a twitch on the one what brought right in the edge. Believe it or not. It's like a carbon copy of one of the other episodes I did. So I'll leave it a bit. I think it's only probably a small one. I don't know if it's dropped it. Yeah, it's stuck it now. So I've just done the closer and I've got another fish on. I've got lots of trees there. I'll have to keep it out, blow it out a bit. It's off a bit this. Full of energy out there. Oh, it's small micro now. Shows they're getting a little bit of energy in them. See the hooks. I think that's that rod done. Within a few minutes of putting it in the edge, we've got another fish on. I'll get my forceps. myself in a bit of a mess. I just, oh no, it's not. I say it's only just hooked. No. Bit of a funny unhooking that. Always be prepared for it. Small jack. Last knock-ins fish again. And get it back. Yeah, got them out. Put it back with the net, safer. No, not a bad fish. Last knock-ins one. Couple of pound. I think it's in shock. Put up a good scrap. I noticed today they've been fighting quite well. So with the water warming up a bit. It's off. And I think that's it. I'm going to pack that rod up, leave that one out there and call it a day with 3 fish. See you on the next one.